What's good, everybody? Welcome to another Tutorial Tuesday. Today I'm going to show you how to Thanos snap yourself away into oblivion. If you're like me and you're a huge fan of Marvel and you loved the last two Avengers movies, Infinity War and Endgame, and you thought, hey, maybe I want to dust myself away like Thanos snapped me, out of existence. So I'm going to show you how to do that. This is going to take a little bit of photography though. So you will need a tripod. If you don't have a little tripod, they have, you don't need a professional camera. They do have the little phone tripods on Amazon or at Walmart. They're only like 20 bucks. Your phone works perfectly fine. You don't need a pro camera. I actually took this picture with my phone. It actually came out really well. So that's all you need. What you're going to do though, once you have that tripod, or if you already have one, go to a spot you want to take your picture. Set up the camera, or have someone do it, but you will need a tripod. You can't have someone, hold it for you because it will not come out the same. You do need a tripod. Once you have the tripod set, don't move it, okay? First thing you're going to do, you're going to take a picture of the background without you in it. So it should be like this, right? Take a few of them, that's cool. Take probably 3, 4, 5 just to make sure, everything comes out right. Now, without moving the tripod, put yourself in a position in that background and then take, a few more pictures. Put your phone on a timer, whatever. Take pictures once you get home. Look through your pictures and then pick the best background and then the best one with you in it. Whichever one. Okay. Once you have that down, bring it into Photoshop. Any size. I usually go with 10 by 10, but I think this one's 10 by 15. 72 DPI is okay. It doesn't have to be super crazy. As you can see, I had a little remote for my camera. If you don't have one, a timer is fine. But what you're going to do, once you have it into Photoshop, name layers background, the one without you in it, and then name the one with you in it body. Okay. So I already have it done here. I already have my body already cut out and masked, so you can see that, right? But to show you how to do it, I'm going to go ahead and delete that real quick. And then we're going to take the pen tool, go over here, pen tool, and then pretty much you're just going to trace yourself. Go all the way through. You're going to do this all the way through. Right? So pretty much once you get done with it, it should look a little bit like this, right? You trace yourself. Once you have that shape done with the pen tool, make sure you're on the body layer, right? And then while holding down Command or Control, Command for Mac, Control for PC, you're going to click on the thumbnail of that layer, that shape layer, right? Boom. See that? See how those the selection tool went around that shape? It's exactly what you want. Make sure you're on the body layer. Go down. You're going to hit mask. Boom. Go ahead and hide the shape. And see how you already cut out? Right? If you unclick the layer, it's cut out. And you're good to go. Right? I'm actually going to make a copy of this one just in case, if anything happens, I have something to go back to. I'll go ahead and hide it, and I'll just do body OG for original, and then we won't mess with that. All right, so go back to body, right? Go to the mask. You're gonna right click on the black thumbnail over here next to body, and then you're gonna do apply layer mask. So now that mask is no longer existent. Like that mask is now permanent, right? So you no longer have a background. And you're actually going to make a copy of that one. Make another copy of body and name this one dust. Right? Excuse me. So once you have that, you should have 3 layers, right? You should have background, dust layer, and an exact copy of dust, but body, right? Okay, so we're going to be in the dust layer for this one. Once you're in the dust layer, you're going to do Command or Control T on your keyboard, and you'll see a bounding box shows up. Right click and then you're gonna do distort. And then whichever way you want to get dusted, if you want to go to the right, click on the right corner. If you want to go to the left, on the left corner. For this one, we're gonna go left, so I'm gonna click on the left corner of here. I'm just gonna drag it out. Right, drag it out. There you go. Once you have, don't go too far. Once you have something good, go ahead and click enter. And then now, you should go over here to your tools panel and go to the smudge tool. If you don't see the smudge tool, it's usually on blur, right? That's usually where it's at. Go ahead and click and hold on that blur tool and then go to smudge. And then click like a moderate size on the circle and then just keep dragging out. Keep dragging out. You drag in a couple times too. But keep dragging out some. You change the size too if you want to. Drag out some more. Or even drag in if you want to. Maybe I want my arms to connect. Make my leg connect and then drag out some. They all don't have to be at a perfect angle, just kind of, you know, out and up, out and up. Out and up. Now, once you get to a spot, you know, okay, that's cool, that's enough. Click out of the smudge tool, and then you're gonna click a mask on the dust tool. So go down here, the little square with the empty circle, click on that. Once you have that, you're gonna go to your brush tool. Click, and then make sure the color panel is black on top. So switch that to black on top. Zoom out a little bit. You're gonna right click. You're gonna do a hard round brush, and then just size it all the way up. To size it up, you do the right brackets on the keyboard, and it goes up or down. Or the left bracket. Just size it up pretty big, and then just go around the whole artboard. Just hide that dust layer completely. All right. Okay, so go back to the move tool, get out of that. And then now you're gonna go on body. And you're gonna click mask on that one as well. Mask, okay? Go to your brush tool, again. Let's go ahead and downsize that. And then you're gonna right click. And then you're gonna go down. You're gonna look kind of like a scattered brush. Okay, I like to use airbrush hard. The low density one, not the high density one, because we want more like a scatter. The high density is like kind of hard. Airbrush hard, low density, grainy. Double click, and then the same side you dragged out to, you're gonna start painting on that side. You see how it starts kind of like dusting out a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Change the size of the brush, keep changing, just go up and down, keep going through, do it until you like it. You know, this is all preference. Probably figure out what I'm already doing here and how this is going to work. Try to hide some of those hard edges. Let me get in there. And again, it is preference. It doesn't have to be, you know, like what I'm doing. If you don't like as much, if you don't like how much I'm doing it, that's cool. You know, you don't have to do it that much either. I'm really just trying to dust myself. Okay, so once you have it to where you like it, go ahead and move on to the dust layer. click on the mask thumbnail. Right? There we go. And now, staying with the brush, the same exact brush we just worked with. We're going to do the same thing, except we're actually going to switch the colors. So now white has got to be on top. So go ahead and switch it to white on top. And now, while we're on the dust layer, maybe we hid it all before. Now we're going to slowly start bringing it all back into dust particles. You see that? Look at that. Look at that. That is sick, right? So just kind of click and drag. Change the size of the brush if you'd like to. Go big, go small. And then again, this is all preference. You don't have to do as much as I am. Make sure it's a little bit more dense, closer to your body, and less dense the further it goes out. And there you go. Dusted by Thanos. And I actually kind of want to add a little bit of a filter. I'm going to do a gradient. And then I kind of like this gradient right here. I'm just going to click from the bottom up, holding down shift. Boom. Name this gradient. I like to name my layers. And then I'm actually going to do the blend, but instead of kind of clicking on each one, I'm just going to hold down shift on the keyboard and then hit the plus while I'm holding down shift. And it'll go through each one of those. See that? Pretty sick. Makes it so much faster. I do like soft light. It's more subtle. I like the coloring. I'm just going to tone it down a little bit. And then I kind of want the contrast a little bit more. So brightness, contrast. Bring the brightness up a little bit. Bring the contrast up. And then I kind of want a vibrance on there as well. So I'm going to click down here. Go to vibrance. Bring the vibrance up. Some saturation just a little bit. I'm actually going to bring the gradient down some more to about 40%. I like that. 40% is good. And then there you go. That's pretty much it. Like I said, take a picture of yourself with the background and then take another picture exactly the same without moving the tripod of that same background. And this is how you'll end up, with the dust. If you want, you could even darken the background some. So we'll go to shape, make sure it's black, and then just cover the whole image. Make sure the fill is black. Not sure why it came out white, because I selected black, but black. And then I'm actually gonna bring that opacity down to about 10%. 10% looks good. Yeah, 10% is good. Maybe 15. And then there we go. That's it. It kind of makes you pop a little bit more, which is why I added that black layer for the background. So it makes you and the dust particles, kind of pop out a little bit more. But other than that, that's pretty much it. This is how you, dust yourself from Thanos. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys, learned something from this video. That's my ultimate goal, is to have you guys, do some of these tutorials and then be able to take what you learned into, a different project. Because, that's how I learned. I learned a lot on tutorials. and I'm kind of just paying it forward, kind of returning the favor, because I loved watching tutorials, and I hope you guys do too, and I hope you guys like my tutorials. So thank you very much. If you like this tutorial, please share it with someone else, a different designer who's up and coming, an inspiring artist, whatever. Please subscribe, share, like. I'd appreciate that very, very much. Again, thank you. And if you haven't already, check out my site, vectoralgfx.com. I have some merch on there, some graphic resources. I have mock-ups, vector packs, seamless patterns. I have very little right now, but I'm building it as I go. So please check that out. I really, really appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.